Hi, welcome to Mailbox Monday for June 18th. This week I got a number of books. If you look below, I bought 3 ebooks this week, and those were The Assassin and there's 3 different ones, so you can see them below. They're all by Sarah J. Maas, and she wrote The Throne of Glass, which I finished last week and will be posting a review on shortly, beginning of next week. And it was a really, really good book, and so I wanted to go back and read the 3 novellas that she's released. That one of them actually doesn't release until July, but they're all about the main girl in The Throne of Glass and some of the things she did when she was an assassin for the other kingdom. Anyways, so I'm looking forward to reading those. And there's 3 novellas that are kind of leading up to the release of The Throne of Glass, which I believe comes out end of June, beginning of August, something like that. So those are the ones that I bought this week. I did get 3 books for review. The first one I won through HarperCollins, one of their giveaways on, I just forgot what it's called, Shelf Awareness. So this is Something Strange and Deadly by Susan Dennard. Susan Dennard. This releases in August, and it sounds like a Victorian zombie novel. So, anyways, sounds kind of cool. They describe it as Lux meets the Forest of Hands and Teeth. So, you know, Lux by Anna Godberson and Forest of Hands and Teeth by Carrie Ryan. So they're saying it's a cross of that. It's supposed to be a witty debut where readers will find romance and the macabre woven together in an irresistible mix. So I'm looking forward to reading it. It should be fun. It's got an interesting cover too. Kind of creepy. The other 2 I got for review were one was from NetGalley and one was from Edelweiss. And they're both ebooks. So the first one was from Edelweiss, and that's The Devil Said Bang by Richard Kadrey. And this is, I believe, the 4th Sandman Slim novel. These have been just absolutely excellent books if you like kind of gritty urban fantasy. They're pretty gory, and Sandman Slim is definitely an anti-hero, but they're fun, and I really enjoy reading them. So I was excited to be able to get a copy of this early, and this also releases in August. The third book for review I got through NetGalley, and another ebook. This is The Assassin's Curse by Cassandra Rose Clark. And this one just sounded really good. It sounds, it's set in kind of an Arabian setting, and it features a girl who is trying to solve a mystery of some sort. And I apologize, I don't remember the full synopsis, but it sounded really good. So I wanted to read that one as well. Then I got 2 books through Paperback Swap. The first one is the first book in Skyship Academy, The Pearl Wars, and I'm trying to figure out I believe the name of the series is Skyship Academy, and this one is called The Pearl Wars, but I'm not sure. Skyship series, yeah, so the name of the series is Skyship Academy. Pearl Wars is the first book in the series by Nick James, and this is set in like a future Earth where their only hope is these little pearls that fall from space that can provide cities with power. And it's the only way that Earth has to get power. And it's about a couple characters, Jesse Fisher and Cassius Stevenson, who cross paths when they venture into forbidden territory in search of pearls. So it sounds like a really fun, maybe post-apocalyptic science fiction type novel. I love the cover. That is such a cool cover. See, you can see it's shiny when you turn it. Anyways, very cool. I've heard great things about this book, and I'm excited to read it. I'm always interested in young adult science fiction to see what they come up with, because there's not a ton of it out there. The other one I got through Paperback Swap is Another Kind of Dead by Kelly Medding, and this is the 3rd book in the Evie Stone series. I haven't read any of these yet. I have books 1 and 2, and I just came up on my wish list that somebody had it available, and I thought, well, I'll probably get around to reading it eventually, so I went ahead and got it. This is an urban fantasy series. It's believe it's a Dreg series, or Dreg, D-R-E-G series. So, anyways, I don't know much about, except for it's an urban fantasy series. It's supposed to be pretty good. Then lastly, I got 3 books from the library. The first one I got is one I've been waiting for the library to get for a while, and that's The Good Neighbors by Holly Black and Ted Nefe. And it is book 3 in the Good Neighbors graphic novel series called Kind. And I enjoyed the first 2, but I didn't really enjoy them enough to go buy them. So the third was the last one, and I wanted to see what was going to happen. So I've been waiting for my library to get it. They finally got it. The drawings are pretty good. Ted Nefe does the Courtney Crumrin series as well, and I really enjoyed that one. I actually enjoyed Courtney Crumrin a little bit more because it's a little funnier. But this has been a fun graphic novel series as well. It's about fairies and very urban fantasy type of thing. The next one I got from the library is Binky Under Pressure. And me and my son read Vicki the Space Cat and absolutely loved it. These are really cute and they're very, very funny. So, there's some pictures in there. And they're easy to read with kids, and as an adult I thought it was funny, so we're going to tackle the next one here. And the last one I got from the library is one I actually had for review on NetGalley, but then when I got my Kindle Touch, I was having trouble getting NetGalley to resend the ebooks to my new Kindle, and then they archived it on NetGalley, so then I never got it back at all. So I got from the library instead. This is Everybody Sees the Ants by A.S. Key. I read another book by A.S. Key, and it was the one where the girl was like a pirate in a former life. And I'm having a really hard time remembering what it was. The Dust of 100 Dogs, that's what it was called. And I really liked it. This one's called Everybody Sees the Ants, and it's about, from what I get from the inside of the cover, it's about a boy who's kind of in a rough family situation, and he escapes by dreaming that he is in the jungle in the Vietnam jungle, the jungles of Laos, where his grandfather died in the war. And so in his mind, he can be a real hero and go on real adventures here. And it's all about, how long can he keep trying to hide in this dream world, and when is he going to have to face his real life, stuff like that. It sounds good, and I like, Dust of 100 Dogs by A.S. King. It was a really different book, and so the author just writes stuff that's different and not normal from what, nothing is like you would think it would be. So we'll see if this book is like that, and I'm excited to read that as well. So those are all the books I got this week, and way more. I was doing pretty good there for a couple weeks and only getting 1 or 2 books a week, but this week I kind of shot that out of the water and got, I got 3 from the library, 2 that I swapped, 3 for review, and then 3 novellas, so it's like 11 or something like that. Anyways, so that's what I got for this week, and I look forward to reading all those, and I hope that you guys got a lot of great books as well, and that you have a great week and a great weekend. I will talk to you later. Bye.